Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile Betrayal League. Today we're going to be doing a few maps. In fact, we're going to be doing 3 iceberg maps to start. So the first one we're going to be doing is a increased critical strike chance for monsters and increased critical strike multiplier for monsters map. And that sounds not fun, but I'm hoping that I will be able to dodge and kill enemies from such a far distance that they won't have many opportunities to hit me at all. And so getting them increased critical strike chance won't matter too much. Of course, this could backfire against the bosses or against some kind of enemies that have a lot of spammy ranged attacks or are very quick and like to just charge straight at me and whop me. So there's a lot of ways for this to not go as planned, but whatever. I figured this is good enough and I'm not going to waste an alteration orb trying to find something, or augmentation orb trying to make it better. I think Alteration Orb is the one that makes it magic, but Augmentation re-rolls the properties, which is quite handy when you get a map that does horrible things. Like sometimes you get monsters that deal like a ton of extra damage and move and attack and cast faster. And when I get that, I'm like, I don't really think that's really what I want to be doing, so I kind of re-roll those. And now that I've gotten a little bit more defenses, and I kind of had a little bit of an okay time in the delve we did in the last episode, think that I might consider actually doing the Syndicate this time. I've been skipping it for just about every map and every area I've been for the last little while here, but since we've upgraded the defenses, I feel like this is not a bad opportunity to give it a shot again. So as we circle back around, I think I will jump in there. Oh, we got Alva here as well, so let's do some incursions as well. I haven't succeeded in doing one of those in a long time, but I do them every time because she still says good job, and it feels good. So, yeah. Let's see if we can get a chest full of items or a chest full of weapons. Let's go for the chest full of items. I think that's a more appropriate way to go. Because sometimes you don't just want to get weapons, sometimes you want to get items. And you never know what you're going to get when you're just getting items. Alright, well, I seem to be able to just stand there and tank against a unique guy, so that's a big improvement. I don't think I'll be able to stay here long though, but we tried. That definitely went better than usual, so I'm not disappointed. And now I can just roll. I like that you don't really have a casting animation for whatchamacallem auras anymore. They just kind of turn on when you press the button. I find that to be very nice. So let's jump into the Syndicate Laboratory here and see if we can't survive against all the nonsense in here. So once again, we need to have, oh, I actually have to have 4 survive now. Oh, that's just absolutely hardcore. I don't even think I can find all 4 of them fast enough to keep them alive, unless I stay alive that long, but I mean, that's usually the problem, is I usually die in these, so I mean, I guess if we have to stay alive, we have to stay alive. Well, Aisling is here and wrecking stuff all the way in the back there already. We almost died there. Oi, 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 let's just keep blasting. We're doing okay so far. We got, I've secured 4, I believe. Oh, but I died. That's going to be the end of it, I think. It's most likely going to go down now, because 4 have to survive. 2 are about to go down, which is no good. So that means the 4 that remain must survive. And I don't think it gives me an update while I'm outside, so they could already be dead. Oh, there's still 2. Oh, someone's attacking one though. And it's a unique guy. Take him down really quick. And there's still 4 up. So, the Syndicate people are back here. This is not good. Oh, that was Elrion or something. Haku. Hit him with the curse on hit there. Try and weaken him. I got 2. Got him. Alright, can we get Tora? I got her with the curse on hit. Oh, she got me with the AoE. Got her. And Aisling. Okay, whew. I actually got them. I'm glad I stayed to watch my dots do damage. Holy crap, that was incredibly terrifying. But damn, let's go back, and we haven't actually done a one of these syndicates in so long, so this is very refreshing to actually succeed here. Let me talk to these guys. Are they still here? Please tell me they're still here. Okay, they're still here. Phew. Almost made me stress out really bad there. So all the same level. Honestly, I don't want to rank any of them up, so let's see. Will they do anything aside from just rank up. Okay, so we can rank them up. I'm gonna pick Haku. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick Haku. I just feel like that might be okay. Okay, she'll give intelligence and not die, and she'll remove Tora from the Syndicate. I feel like, let's see, well, either of you give me transportation. No, they both give me research, which is still good. Yeah, Tora, I'm gonna interrogate you, and you can give me research intelligence and the Sage's Robe. Thank you very much. Oops. I want to take a look at the rest of the loot they dropped there, if anything. Actually, nope, nothing, but I didn't really get to check, so let's check out this robe. Zandethus Cassock Sage's Robe. Increased lightning damage to attacks, chaos resistance, 100% chance to create consecrated ground when you block. So that's kind of cool if you have a blocking build. Not for me, but still pretty cool. So yeah, we actually succeeded at a syndicate, so I'm pretty happy. So if we could just succeed at a incursion, that would be just like the most amazing thing ever. We would be on a roll. Another dungeon map. This doesn't bode well. I have like 11 of those or something like that, and I'm really not too keen on a dungeon. So I don't know if I can like sell those to a vendor and get like different maps in exchange. But I might look into that and see if there's a recipe for that, because I really don't like the dungeon. It's just not for me, not for my character, or not for my playstyle. Maybe, I don't know. I don't like the map. I don't like the enemies. I do like Alva. I don't like enemies attacking me while I'm trying to talk to Alva. Let's defend myself a little bit. Alright, so what do we got here? Oh, more enemies first. Alright, that's okay. Alright, what do we got? Armor's Workshop and Jewelry Forge. I could use some better jewelry, so let's try and get that one turned on. If we can. Oh, wow. I literally spawned and died. I don't think I've ever seen a spawn trap in this game, but if I was going to accuse something of being a spawn trap, I would accuse that of being a spawn trap. There might have been something I could have done, but I feel like even if I was clicking, it didn't really allow me to do anything. So I may have gotten stunned when I tried to move. Good job, she says. It's like, thank you. I appreciate that. So even if you lose, she still's like, you're pretty awesome. It's like, oh man, it's the nicest master ever. It's like you could really find somebody that would actually succeed at this and give them the job, but you keep offering me the chance to walk in there and die. That's fantastic. Alright, well, here she is again. She's like, nope, you might have screwed it up twice, but I'll give you a third chance. And since it's our third chance, I think I'm actually gonna just like walk around here and try and kill the boss first, because I don't want to walk in there and die again and lose all my chances for the map here, doing all of his bidding. So if we do her last, maybe I'll actually be able to succeed at completing the map first, is my logic. I think we're getting close to the boss soon, so get a massive shrine, so we're really big and do lots of damage. So when I'm near the boss, I like to do this kind of poke in thing where I can maybe pull like one of them at a time, or they aggro onto my golem and they don't quite start fighting me just yet. Seems to work pretty good so far. There we go. So this guy just kind of stand over there getting nuked, which is great for me. Alright, he turned invisible there. It's kind of scary for a second. Alright, so that's dealt with. So that's the bosses of this area dealt with. So we can just open these trunks for some actual good loot. And there's looks like a mace up there, I think. Let's go grab that, an ornate mace. Let's grab that. ID that right now and just see what that is. Frost Breath ornate mace. Good for cold damage. Attacks with this weapon deal double damage to chilled enemies. That's actually pretty strong. I'm getting a lot of like neat stuff that makes me kind of want to build other characters just to see what kind of shenanigans I could get up to with them. Alright, so let's do this last incursion for Sanctum of Vitality, which heals the monsters, or Chest Full of Armor. Well, obviously Chest Full of Armor is the correct choice here. Let's go phasing thing really quick here and just keep spamming my life flasks and keep spamming the phasing flasks, because we really can't afford to get dunked by all these projectiles flying absolutely everywhere here. Killed half of the enemies in this area in the first little go, just thanks to all of them spawning almost directly on top of me. Alright, so we got a architect here, and architects can be a little bit challenging for me. Sometimes they actually deal a lot of damage and kill me. So I'm glad we actually got to take him down there. Right, we've got more enemies here. Let's see if we can actually get all of them this time, since we're doing pretty good. Champion pack of spitters on each side. Well, just champion pack on one side, but still terrifying. Alright, and then if we leave, we just get to leave. Alright, let me out. Woohoo! Actually earned our good job that time. And nothing really worth picking up, but maybe these boots. Still, feels pretty good to actually get one of those done. We're improving. That feels great. Alright, so let's check out this jewel. Max mana. Psh, that's not even worth thinking about. That's a good amount of life and chaos resistance on those boots, but unfortunately that's all. And nothing for me, but hey. 0 monsters remain, which feels pretty good. I don't always go for 0 monsters except on a new map, because I think you have to do that on some new maps in order to count towards something. I'm not quite 100% sure on that. Slap that bad boy in there as well as that. Got a couple of uniques there. And let's just jump into the next map, since our inventory is pretty okay otherwise. Get the golem back. I didn't even realize that he went down at some point. And yeah, let's farm some more iceberg. I kind of like this. Well, actually, I quite like this map. Oh, it looks like we have some lightning skeletons here. They might be frost skeletons. If they're frost skeletons, that's kind of okay. I say kind of because frost damage is one of my better resistances, so I don't take too much damage, but frost mages also have the chance to freeze you, so that's not okay. That's why it's kind of okay. You can also say it's kind of not okay. And I mean, like, either way you want to go with it, it would be pretty correct. So if that counts for anything. But hopefully we won't run into too many of them as I run into more of them. Got some bone archers too. Thankfully they're pretty slow as mages, so they aren't causing too much trouble. I guess if I ran into a whole bunch of them as like a support group for other enemies, or if I ran into a massive group that had lots of dudes on each side, then that would be a problem. But my toxic range setup seems to be pretty powerful now, at least as far as these maps go. Hoping to find some tier 3 maps by running around in here. That's been kind of my goal by doing these. So I was hoping we'd run into some tier 3 maps, and then we could start doing those and yeah, branch into that. I might have to use some alchemy orbs in order to make these things drop high enough loot or something. Give me some tier 3 maps, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll get some more incursions or other adventures. We should run into some syndicate stuff, just as I said that. Here's a fortress. So I haven't fought one of these in some time. Hopefully they don't just completely dunk me. Let's clear out these ads on each side before they make too swift of work of me. And kill all the enemies on each side. Oh, definitely want to avoid Vagan's super crazy leap jump there. I guess he was the only one in here, so we can just run in and kill these totems, which is, in my opinion, always worth it, because you get things like a cobalt jewel. They just seem to be like destroyable chests almost. Alright, fortification intelligence, yes please. And mace we can get unveiled, just for the learning experience mostly. Critical strike one. Ooh, double damage. I want that. We'll level double damage up, please. I want chances for double damage. That sounds awesome. Could you imagine just sometimes dealing double damage? I mean, why not? That sounds fantastic. Even if it's pretty rare. You know, the amount of times you hit things. Ramparts map? Ramparts is okay. I would do Ramparts, but that's probably like one of my favorite tier 1 maps. Flooded Mine is probably my absolute favorite. But I don't know, Ramparts is working its way up there too. I'm learning to love it. Because it's pretty easy, and the boss is not too bad. And I mean, there's sometimes I run into enemies that are deadly there, but not too often. Iceberg is definitely my favorite tier 2 map though. Armory, another tier 2 map. I actually like Armory, so we can do that one if we don't get any tier 3 maps. That's probably my second favorite tier 2 map. getting pretty familiar with these tier 2 maps since I don't get chances to do too many tier 3 maps, but hopefully that'll change. And now we're just going to nuke down the bosses here, stand off screen like I like to do. There we go, nice and easy. Oh, we actually have like 4 bosses this time. Oh, this is that's the Whirling Blades one that's very deadly, in my opinion. That's probably one of the few ones that I actually struggle with if I run into. I don't know if that one's there every time, but whenever she comes after me and starts doing that Whirling Blades, like, I don't know if she uses like Frenzy Strike or Multi-Strike or something like that, but she just like goes pop, 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 pop. Might be a Double Strike even, I'm not sure. But she beats the heck out of me. So, that's the only boss that I really feel like I struggle with. Let's actually go around this way and just kill some enemies, try and get some flash charges back here before I get back into the mix with that boss over there. Walk around and kind of clear some area to fight, you know, just in case it gets a little bit wild. Alright, she's doing stuff over there. I can hear her. She's using Blizzard. She's doing like lots of crazy, like bap 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 on my golem over there. There we go. Alright, we got a steel head, 6 socket item there, and some gloves. We got a highborn bow. Do we have room for it? We do. Let's take it. And it's nothing amazing, which is only what I'm interested in. And yeah, not worth IDing those. So yeah, I think that's one monster remains, but I'm not crazy about that one monster. He can go ahead and remain. So let's sell our stuff to good friend Yun here as usual. Increased attack speed while dual wielding. I don't need that. And nothing worth depositing. So 3rd iceberg map, let's go. Alright, jump right into it. So this one gives us point blank and monsters just deal more damage, but me getting point blank I feel like it's like the enemies don't even want to be on this map. Oh, there's like a rogue exile here too. That's not an everyday appearance, I feel like. Yeah, there's nothing in the augmentation that says there's gonna be a rogue exile, but damn, I just about got dunked right there. Man, lots of I feel like this one's got like its own modifiers, or maybe that increased damage really is just like making a bigger impact than I realized. Or maybe I'm just running into like challenging monster packs. There are these scorpion guys that seem to just like tunnel up on me and go for the surprise attack kind of thing. Lots of champion groups too, which is alright. Oh, my golem was gone. That's part of the problem. There we go. Got him back. Alright, get out there and do stuff, golem. What's flame golem do? Increased maximum damage. That might be worth trying out. I don't know, I like my life regen golem. He's been pretty faithful so far. Another orb of alchemy. That's nice to be finding. If we get enough of those, we can start alchemying maps, which would be pretty nice. I'd prefer to wait till I got like some maybe like tier 6 and above maps. Maybe 5s if necessary, but if we have to do it on lower maps, that'd be fine too. Sometimes we just find rare maps, which is pretty nice as well. But can't even rely on finding tier 3 maps at this point, so we'll have to wait and see. Got a replenishing shrine here, that's fantastic. Keep us going. So let's try and make the most of it. We're probably going to get a syndicate ambush on this one, I would guess. Or a transportation. Since, like I said, it seems to kind of go, you get like, not in order maybe, or whatever, but you seem to get all of them. Good variety. And we're pretty close to unlocking a safe house, which would be very nice. Good chance to get some more loot. So let's turn the map off for a bit here. I tend to run around with it on all the time. But we pretty much have like only one way to go here. We do have the map in the corner, which is nice, but I don't know, I just have such a habit. Like, I'm actually going to try and maybe break that habit a little bit, see if I can play without the map on all the time. Because I do tend to do that, and I kind of am able to just like remember my way around somewhat, so, or maybe I should practice remembering my way around. Maybe that's the right way to think about it. If you could zone out the mini-map a little bit, that would probably be perfect. I don't know if you can do that, though. I don't know, this is definitely different for me not to play with the map on, because sometimes I feel like I'm not even playing like the game where you look at your character, but more like I'm looking at this little spot that represents myself on the map, And then just kind of like noticing minions around me. Oh, we do have a laboratory again. Well, there goes my idea where you get a mix of them. But I'm still happy to see a laboratory because getting research is pretty nice. Let's get my golem out and gotta keep four evidence alive. So let's try and nuke them all down. Make sure I got my auras on. Just check my mana usually to make sure that's right. Alright, so we got one evidence saved here. Got another one in this room, so I'm going to try and nuke that guy down. Ramparts map. And more syndicate evidence over there. So that's 3. So if we can find one more evidence, we can probably be okay here. There's one more down there. Nuke that guy down. Try to disable these traps. Oh. Make sure we don't die. Sometimes I think Yun is an enemy, which makes it a little challenging. Alright, so we got... Oh shoot, we died. We were doing pretty okay there for a minute. Alright, so we gotta go quick. I should have opened a portal outside of the Syndicate lab. That's what I gotta start doing. I keep forgetting you can set a new point to kind of save yourself there. Alright, well it seems like the other evidence isn't quite dying. Oh, you know what? Let's go back out. Set a portal. There we go. Just like I was saying, gotta start doing that. Okay, so let's use the map to our advantage here. Get this gray stink guy. Make sure he doesn't kill me at some point for some dumb reason. As I usually do die to goofy situations. Oh, and here we go, another guy just nuking the hell out of me. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Did I die? No. Oh, I failed. Ah, oh, dang it. Must have killed a thing in this portal spawned right when everything failed there. Shoot. Oh well. Try again next time. Anything good on these things here? I would like to find a good rustic sash. That one's not bad, but increased elemental damage doesn't really help me at all. And yeah, nothing exciting there. Okay, well, let's continue on with the map anyways. Still, it was a good attempt. I'm not going to succeed at every one of them, but doing what I did there is better than how I usually do, so I am not displeased. Oh, got a rare guy here. This map is still dangerous, so still want to be careful. Got the fortify support leveled up. The nice thing about leveling up all these gems too is this: they may come in handy with like a different setup later on. So leveling up additional faster attacks and the curse on hit and stuff. If you ever want to change up what you're doing, it's not a bad idea. Alright, so let's be careful here. Stand way back and try and just really nuke into the whole mess of them down there. Try and maximize my amount of AoE damage I can get on these guys. We've got some super scale boots and a death right when I looked at the items. It's like the distraction killed me. Alright, so let's zoom on back. Only got one monster remaining, so I don't know if it's still one of these guys or not. Might be. No, doesn't seem to be anybody here, so probably just some random dude sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Let's check out these boots. Mute Wind Whisper Steps. Increased cold damage to spells, critical strike chance for spells, movement speed unaffected by chilled ground, and cold resistance. So those are pretty good for a cold caster. That's pretty awesome. Alright, well, let's square up our inventory. Get rid of the non-uniques that I don't really need. Sell those off. Throw these in the old bankaroonie. Right there. And now, I suppose we will, let's see, how many, let's go ahead and put my currency in the stash here just so I can see exactly how much of everything I have and make a call here. So where's that armory map? Don't care about the dungeon map. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 11 of those. Ugh. Not for me. Alright, so how many alchemy orbs? I have 35. Yeah, let's go ahead and live a little. 2 unique bosses here. Nemesis mod. I have it by ghosts. Okay, this is actually 27% more rare monsters. This should be a pretty good armory. I'm pretty excited about this one. Got my auras on. Let's go. 2 unique bosses. I don't even know. Does that mean that we'll have like multiple bosses as far as fingerless silk gloves. It's got a weird border around those, so I'm going to pick those up. I don't know if that means those can be rolled into something or what, but sometimes the loot filter highlights good like crafting materials for you. We have another trial here. Oh, trial of swimming fear. I didn't mean to go in there just yet. But I have actually done one of these additional ascendancies so far. I did the trial of swirling fear, so well, there we go. Found the same one I've already done. So we're not going to go ahead and do that. So basically that one, what was it? It was just like a lot of spinning traps and switches. It wasn't anything too exciting. I did die a few times just because of the goofy decisions that I made, but otherwise not too bad. Got a chaos orb and some syndicate people down there, but we don't want to die on this one, so I'm going to be very careful and try to take my time and just... Oh, alright, so they are going to actually attack me, and that's Vagan with his crazy jumping attacks. And he has like a way of like getting outside of his fortress, I guess. I didn't know that. Okay, so he's actually got an entrance on the other side there. Oh, no, he came out again. So let's not get myself in a corner here. Let's try to get this door down and not die to whatever nonsense is over there. Okay, there's Gravicius and Yanis over here, actually. Oh, shoot. Get me out of there. Taking a lot of damage all of a sudden. Not all about that. I don't want to die to any jumping attacks. Oh, I did die. Dang it. I think I got like 2 syndicate invasions here. I think I got 2 attacks going on, which is highly unusual, I think. Vagan's down. And Yanis and Gravicius are both gone, so I don't know what the heck happened there. That was strange. I don't know if they were all stacked inside there or what. Vagan and Yanis become neutral. In transportation intelligence, I'll take it. Alright, well, thanks for the belt and information. Nothing crazy on that. Let's leave it behind. Alright, so we got our auras, got my golem. Let's get back to work. That was kind of... Oh, maybe that counted as one of the unique bosses? One of them spawning? I don't know. Might have? Maybe not. Another Orb of Alchemy, so that pays me back for using it on this map, so that's totally fine. Alright, so let's continue just spamming away here. Quite enjoying this build, especially getting more attack speed seems to make it a lot more fun. Spam a lot more toxic rains. Increases the damage by quite a bit, it feels like. Oh, too many ghosts to just walk out just yet. Could just get completely nuked by projectiles from both sides. And that's no way for anyone to go down. Don't let that happen to you. Try and touch as many barrels and stuff as I can, because you just never know where you're going to get loot from. Like I said, finding that Exalted Orb from Armor's Strongbox was just like, alright, right on. I don't know if those had like increased chances to drop those or what, but it's just very surprising and very awesome. So, yeah. Never know where you're going to find your loot. Sometimes you find the sweetest stuff from like a vase or something like that. Or just some random dudes. 6 link there. There's some more jeweler's orbs, which are just very handy to have on hand. Nuke all these guys down. Like touching these armor racks, you never know. One could have a really cool item on it. Just spamming all my flasks as usual. And I try and shoot all those barrels too, because, I don't know. Like I said, you never know. Sometimes though, if you're really on a roll with like a cyclone build or something like that, that's better off not stopping the movement, and sometimes that's what you gotta do. What an iceberg map. Very happy to see that. Might use this alchemy orb on the next one, just because you never know, that maybe is the best thing for us to do. Just keep doing some rare maps, because we are getting quite a bit more stuff. I was gonna wait, but this is helping out quite a bit, it seems like, if we get good map mods like these ones. We'll see. We will see. Because I don't want to end up using all my alchemy orbs too. Because if we end up losing all of them, that would just be a real bummer. Alright, freezes you when activated. Revives nearby enemies with onslaught. So this is pretty much as bad of a mod as I can get, because I don't have anything to deal with freezing right now, so I'm going to rely on that, and yep, just dying. I thought I might be able to tank it and do that, but nope, definitely not. I do need to get a flask that removes freezing. I used to have one, and I think I got rid of it, so rolling another flask into something that'll give me the ability to remove freezing would be really, really nice. Ooh, a diamond ring. Pick that up. Just never know what it'll be. It's cool finding uniques and stuff in this game and rares, because I just haven't seen enough things in this game to really know what's out there. So it's always exciting, you know, what could this be kind of moment with this stuff. Alright, so we haven't killed everything despite trying to. Got 2 cartographer's chisels, that's fantastic. We'll be doing the quality for a lot later maps, that's for sure, but some alchemy on maps right now might actually work out. Oh, I meant to tell you guys, I was wrong about the quality on flasks in the last episode. It has to be 40% quality combined with all the flasks you're selling in order for it to give you a glass blower's bauble. So if you have like 8 flasks with 5% quality, or 4 with 10%, or 2 with 20, or any mix in between, like I was selling an 8% plus a 12%, and then another 8% plus a 12% to get 40%. Ooh, sulfite. Heck yeah, 166 too. That's awesome. So hopefully we'll find the other 3 pieces and we can do some more delve pretty soon. But grinding these maps is actually working out pretty good. There's Gravicius over here, so let's let our golem do some tanking. Really drop some stuff on that guy. Maim support's pretty cool looking, but not really what I want to pick up. Imperial bow, and we do have the Warmonger's stash here, so sometimes there's something in there, not this time. Yeah, looks like that's it. Check out this bow. Nothing exciting on it. Check out this ring as well. 10% all resistance. Good resistance on this if it had health on it. Well, actually, we might be able to craft some health on it, so let's hang on to it for a second there. I don't remember picking up this prophecy wand. 12 life regen. Meh. And we got that diamond ring from before. Evasion rating, some resistance, mana regeneration rate. Nah. Not for us. Not what we're looking for. Alright, so we have 2 monsters left in here. I guess there is only 1 sulfite node, so let's call it quits in here. Head back to the hideout. And once again, just empty out anything I don't want from my inventory here. We'll keep these fingerless gloves because it gave a special icon to those.
Warm nights.
And we'll just throw them, let's just throw them into stuff here. And then you see my flask tab is a lot cleaned out. So I have a 9 and a 6, and this is a 19, so that could speed things up quite a bit. Move our stuff over just a bit here. And let's see, where's that iceberg? We did pick up an Orb of Alchemy. Monsters cannot be taunted. Monsters' action speed cannot be modified below base value. Less recovery for us, but that's not too amazing. Elemental Equilibrium is very much whatever for us, because we deal chaos damage and actually have things that reduce the amount of elemental damage that we deal, so nothing to worry about there. This is probably going to be a pretty easy map, just nice having the increased item quantities and whatnot. Monsters should, unless they can gain chaos resistance from elemental equilibrium, but chaos I don't think is an element. Like, I don't think it counts as an element, is what I'm saying, so really, because elemental damage doesn't apply to chaos damage, so I don't think that that would apply. Therefore, enemies, yeah, the enemies don't seem to be dying too much slower than usual, so doing pretty okay. Oh, gotta heal up there. Sometimes that damage over time from enemies can sneak up on you from the bleeds, and that just drains your health like moderately slowly or whatever. It's like, hey, almost got me there. That's happened I think twice in this episode, and I've almost gotten taken down by some really slow damage over time. Gotta watch out for it. Especially fire and bleeding I find to be the sneakiest. I don't think I've dealt with too much poison damage from enemies yet, so Can't say that's been one that I really notice. A transmutation orb, some scrolls, a few trunks. Never know where the good stuff's gonna be. Oh, I didn't see all these golems hiding around all this treasure right here. That was quite a surprise. Alright, nothing too crazy there though. It's a spine will give. I don't know if that gives any kind of special bonuses, but let's check it out. And not nearly enough physical damage. That's the first thing I look at, is the physical damage on it. And I mean, obviously I just take a quick glance and see if there's any like plus to bow skills or any crazy modifiers like double damage. And those would be probably worth hanging on to, or maybe trying to do something with. Let's take these scrolls. ID this. Freezes me when activated. Ay. I mean, I guess I have to. Let's try and do the thing again where I protect myself a little bit. Can I get out of here fast? We did manage to survive that time, so that's good. We got a 6 socket item for our troubles, which is very nice. Zoom back up here. Oh, we got a Tormented Embezzler. They were easy to take down. I don't know if you want to chase them into enemies. That might be, like, I think it makes them stronger, but it might make that enemy just have a better item drop rate, so it might be more worthwhile to do that. These guys can be pretty sneaky, those golems. They just sit there looking like rocks and sometimes think they might already be dead or something, but they're pretty sneaky. Gotta watch out. I did miss them once when I was doing this map a long time ago, just to try and get all 100 or get all the enemies 100%, and I did miss some golems that were just sitting there, so I had to look around and find them. Alright, so 4 evidence must survive, so let's try to make that happen. Got a rare guy that almost killed me there. Gotta watch out for these whirlwinds too. And I'm try and like use angles and try and nuke these guys without them being able to channel their damage onto me, because that seems to be kind of something that could help. Oh, we got some magic rats charging at me there. Don't know what they're all about, but magic and rat just kind of spells nightmares to me, so let's not deal with that. Try and nuke all these magic guys from afar. More rats coming alive over here. Lay down some healthy deeps. And by deeps I mean DPS, which is the damage per second. I don't know if I ever clarified that. It's just kind of something I say all the time now, I suppose. Looks like Aisling's here, or she's at least up and talking some mad smack to me, but it looks like they're gonna kill the evidence, so I'm probably gonna fail this one too. Yep, looks like we failed here, dang it. Alright, well, sometimes these places are pretty huge and I don't exactly have the survivability to go blasting through them. But yeah, the game definitely wants me to do a lot of research laboratories, so I'll probably be trying to deal with those when I run into them now. Since I'm a little bit stronger, I feel like I have a better chance of actually succeeding. But if we just consistently fail, then maybe I'll just wait until I have a different setup that can deal with that a bit better. Let's see, is there a path that I missed? Oh yeah, there's a bridge down here. I was like, there's gotta be another area where the boss is or whatever. So, zoom, zoom, zoom. I think it's definitely like my chaos resistance is holding me back with the syndicate, so if I get that up, then survival probably won't be so difficult. So I might take those nodes, they'll give additional chaos resistance. We're getting close to a level actually, so if we continue to be lucky and not die all the time, then we might actually get to see some survivability going on. A rare guy over here, and we got some rare rats. Let's try and nuke down these enemies from far away. Like I said, just kind of using this little bit of off-screenness. Oh, there's the Whirling Blades one, Otesha. Do not like Otesha. Try and run into the smoke cloud I created over here. Ah! Get off me! Get off me! I don't like your craziness. Ugh. That one's the worst, I swear. She moves so fast and it's pretty dang hard. Alright, well that's once again the boss of this area. 13 monsters remain. They might just be over here. Oh, nope. Well, I'm not going to spend all day looking for them. So let's head back. You know, I guess that's going to be the episode today. I thought we might find a little bit more loot, but we did find some good stuff, made a lot of currency, and got a ring that I might be able to do something with, because, well, no, you know what, that has 11% resist all. And that one's not great, but I don't know, I feel like the damage is pretty good. Might be worth using the other ring, actually. Yeah, I think instead we're just going to use that for now, and I might go enchant it to, or craft it to put some health on it. I think that might be the right move. Yeah, oh yeah, and there, somewhere here, bam, there's my Exalted Orb from that armory chest. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We made some pretty good progress loot-wise. I almost got a level up, so hopefully we can either have a level up for next time or get it on the next episode. And let's see, that's a 5% flask, so that'll fit in just nicely. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.